In the quiet town of Nazareth, under a sky full of stars, a young woman named Mary received a message that would change the world forever. One evening, as she prayed, a brilliant light filled her small home. An angel appeared, radiant and calm. "Mary," said the angel, "you have found favor with God. You will give birth to a son, and you will call him Jesus. He will be great, and will be called the Son of the Most High." Mary's heart raced, but she bowed her head. "Let it be done according to your word." Months later, she and her husband Joseph traveled to Bethlehem, Joseph's hometown, for the census. The journey was long, and when they arrived, every inn was full. At last they found a small stable behind an inn, filled with straw and the gentle sound of animals resting. That night, under a bright new star, Jesus was born. Mary wrapped him in simple cloth and laid him in a manger. The air felt warm, as if heaven itself leaned closer to watch. Out in the fields, shepherds were guarding their flocks when the sky suddenly burst with light. Angels appeared singing, "Glory to God in the highest, and peace on earth to those whom he loves." The shepherds, filled with awe, hurried to Bethlehem. There they found the baby, just as the angels had said, lying in a manger with Mary and Joseph watching over him. Far away, wise men from the east saw the same star. They followed it across deserts and cities, bringing gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. When they arrived, they bowed before the child. "A king has been born," they whispered. Years passed. Jesus grew strong and kind. In the small town of Nazareth, he helped Joseph in his carpenter's shop, learning to smooth wood and shape it with care. Mary often watched her son and felt a quiet wonder in her heart. There was something about him, a calm wisdom, a light that seemed to shine even in silence. When Jesus turned 12, his family went to Jerusalem for the feast of the Passover. The city was crowded and full of joy. After the celebration, Mary and Joseph began their journey home, believing Jesus was walking with relatives. But when evening came, they realized he was missing. Panic struck their hearts. They searched everywhere, retracing their steps for 3 long days. Finally, they found him, sitting in the great temple, surrounded by teachers and scholars. The boy was speaking calmly, asking questions that left the wise men speechless. His eyes were full of peace and understanding far beyond his years. "Son," Mary cried, running to him, "why did you do this to us? We have been searching for you with tears." Jesus looked up gently. "Did you not know," he said, "that I must be in my Father's house?" Mary and Joseph were silent, not fully understanding his words, yet they felt the truth in them. Jesus stood, smiled, and walked home with them, obedient and humble. From that day, he grew in wisdom and strength. Those who met him felt something sacred, a peace that seemed to come from another world. And so, in the quiet years before his ministry began, the boy from Nazareth lived simply, learning, helping, and preparing for the purpose that heaven had written in the stars the night he was born.